to the series, the vision I had of Lestat cinematically was Tom Cruise. What did you think about stepping into a role that Tom Cruise made so famous 30 years ago?
It's quite daunting, I gotta say. But I think we were always approaching this, well, when I read the script, I knew it was a very different adaptation to the film, which I love. I love that movie. So it's something that you don't want to touch. But I think there's points where you can reference some kind of very iconic moments that he did, because he built a character that exists in a lot of people's consciousness, and you shouldn't really take that away from people. But we definitely based this show on the whole breadth of her books, and so I could go back and look at the books in different points that the movie didn't really get to touch. So it was daunting, but it was also like I just kind of have to compartmentalize that and not focus on it too much.
I always wonder that with actors, when you have the benefit of diving into a role and you have all of this backstory, as they say in the business, with the books and everything, that may not be on the page on the scripts you're handed, the scripts for the episodes and things. How helpful was that for you in developing your version of Lestat?
It's incredibly helpful, actually. I was thinking about this the other day. There was an exercise that they used to make us do at drama school where they taught you how to create a moment that exists inside a character's mind that the audience doesn't necessarily see, but you see a thought process. And we would look at text, look at a book, and you would learn the whole passage of the book, and then you would think it, and they would film it, or you'd see it. And it's kind of the same process with this. So I look at a scene that Roland has adapted, and then I look at Anne Rice's original material, and then I'll probably play them both at the same time, so that you have the backstory of what was originally there in the material in the mind of the character, and then we have Roland's adaptation kind of being presented foremost. So it's incredibly helpful. It's joyful, actually. Yeah.
Amazing. Can you talk a little bit about the casting that went into this, not just with Sam, but also with Jacob Anderson, who plays Louis, and then the rest of the cast? What was that like? What were you looking for?
Well, obviously we wanted to do something different. We knew about the movie, of course, and we respected it, but that's not what we wanted to do. And again, I emphasize, what you see here is Roland Jones' version of Anne Rice. So we're starting from scratch, and we used an extraordinary casting director in the UK, Kate Rhodes James. And she really cast the principal, the major characters, all out of Europe. The irony is that our two leads, one is Sam is Australian and Jacob is British, but we didn't have a guiding light that said this is the way it should be cast. We were completely open, and needless to say, it took a long time to do it. And at the end, I think certainly in season 1 we have this wonderful confluence of these international actors, and then a lot of New Orleans actors who pepper both the day players and some weeklies, and I'm exceptionally proud of the casting, actually in both seasons.
Yeah, it's interesting too.